All right, joining me now, Micah Shrewsberry from Notre Dame. And Micah, you know the benefits of playing in the New York area, whether you were an assistant in the NBA, your various stints in college as an assistant and a head coach. Now Notre Dame, which has a huge following in the New York metro area. What did you see? And I know you probably inherited this, but what do you think of the benefits of bringing Notre Dame basketball into the New York area?
Yeah, it starts with like the love for basketball that they have in New York, where these are whatever event is there, the fans show up just because they love basketball, right? And that's really cool. And this is such a good event, and four really good opponents that are playing there. But then, Notre Dame, we have a strong presence on the East Coast. So this is the first opportunity for me, for our team, to really go out there, go to the New York area, and try and represent for all the New York alumni out there.
You know the benefits of these MTEs early with a newer team, staff, and getting to know everyone, and the importance of the non-conference before you get, whether you're in the Big Ten and now in the ACC. You know it's going to be a grind and a brutal stretch. What do you hope to get out of events like this, outside of obviously going 2-0?
It's such a great test early in the year, right? Nobody's going to be perfect at this time of year. It's about finding ways to win, finding ways to have success, getting a great read on your team. And, we're going to have tests before it, but, for us, Auburn is a great test. And we'll see kind of where we stand, what we need to work on, what we need to get better at, as we get closer and closer, heading into conference play. But these events, these tournaments, they also help your league, right? Any win that you can get is a bonus for your league. So that's what we're fighting for, right? We're fighting for Notre Dame to have success, but we're fighting for the ACC to have some success to represent our league the right way.
All right, so in putting this roster together to be ready for stuff like this early in the season, what did you need to do to put together a roster that could challenge not just in these games, but obviously in the ACC?
I think for us is, obviously we wanted to find fits for Notre Dame, fits for our school, fits for what our team was going to be now and into the future. And I think we did that, right? You playing a team like Auburn, like your offense is going to have to be really good because they're a really good defensive team. So having ball handling, having some skilled guys that can make some shots, but having some guys that can play with some toughness as well, that's going to benefit us in this tournament. But as you go on and on throughout the season, right, winning in the ACC, winning in the NCAA tournament, you got to have some skilled guys. You got to have some tough guys. Got to have some unselfish guys. So no matter if it's November or March, those things always stand out.
So you had pieces like that to get to the Sweet 16. I'm not saying you've got another Jalen Pickett in your back pocket there, but who sort of epitomizes the kind of guys that you were so successful with last season at Penn State? Who are those guys at Notre Dame?
I think for us, obviously Keba Jai is the only guy that's ever played for me, that's ever been in a practice with me. But he also understands what it took for us to have success last year. And he's kind of brought that culture with him here to Notre Dame. And then we've had some other guys that have really bought in, whether they're older guys like a Matt Zona or a Julian Roper, Tay Davis, who's only a sophomore but has played a year in college. Those guys are going to be really beneficial for us because they're older, because they know what it takes to have success at this level. And they're helping us set the culture, but they're also bringing along a really talented crop of freshmen that we have that, we're going to need those guys to play a lot for us and go through the ropes of like, this is what it takes to win at the college level.
Appreciate it, Micah. Thank you.
Thank you.